kill. Nothing too major, it's all just surface rust, but essentially gonna, scuff that back, bit of rust kill, do an etch primer, and then maybe some kind of just paint over top, not too sure. Do the same on the front valance. Actually, I noticed a crack over here and thought, I'm going to have to weld that up, and then a mate came over and we started looking at it, and turns out, oh, where'd it go? Oh, let that focus. Good old bit of bulge in there. So, what's happened is someone has had a little love tap in here. Nothing crazy, but instead of pushing it from behind here and screwing it back out, they just bulged it flat because they probably didn't want to take the old aircon out to get in there to actually screw it away. So it's actually probably looks worse than it is, but it's not too bad. So I'll just when I take the aircon out, give it a couple of little love taps out and sort it out. Remove the last little bits of bulge there and straighten out these little tabs that hold your plastics. A couple of little bits on the bottom of the radiator support that have been pushed up in the middle there, you can see, just from, I guess, someone jacking or something. And then the front can get a coat as well. So I've done this side. Well, I've done the rust treatment and an etch primer, so it's come up pretty good. I will do in here as well. So I'll take the loom out, take this mount off and that, and essentially just do the one colour the way around. And potentially, the thing is, where do you stop? I should probably do this too under the cowling, just because it's off at the moment and the screen's out, so it's kind of logical, but it's all clean in here from a rust perspective. No rust in there at all, which is nice. I'll just give it a bit of a wipe out at some point, but yeah, where do you stop and where do you start? So this is what the other side did look like before I scuffed it back. Nothing major at all, little bit starting just there. Anyway, I'll get that. So yeah, just do a little bit of prep in there whilst screen's out, and then eventually, obviously the big bits in here. So you can't really see from here, but I'll show you properly. So yeah, obviously this here, which carries on. So this is spot welded in and is part of the rear parcel tray. Now there's bits and pieces along here and here. You can actually get a whole new parcel tray from Subaru New. So what I might do is possibly look to buy a new one and then undo all these spot welds and replace it. That's one option. Or send it to the panel beaters. Now, that's where it's ugly. So it doesn't look so bad from the top, but underneath it, she's pretty ugly. So it's this inner panel here, and obviously a bit under this support, and what you can see from the top. So yeah, not unsavable, but it is a bit of a working to get it kind of where I want it to be and where it needs to be. So yeah, one option is buy a new one in extra pan and wait it out and hope it turns up in one piece. Well, I presume it's one piece, which is $500 I think for the new parcel tray delivered. And then obviously the hard part is then taking this one out and mucking around and stitching a new one in and fixing anything that it mounts to, or get this repaired, you know, cut out and new pieces made, which I've had a quote of around $1,600. So either way, it's probably going to cost similar or whatever, but it has to be done. So if I want to keep this one on the road eventually, I'll keep this one on the road, not keep it on, it's not on the road. But yeah, we'll just, I don't know yet. I've got to sort a few more things out before I can actually do that. So back to the drawing board on that one. I'll have a think about that. And then yeah, otherwise it's the boots bearing. Nothing in here. I think I've got some of the side fabrics and stuff, but unsure that those will even end back up in there. A nice wingless boot, which I guess is actually kind of uncommon these days because most of the boats have a wing. So yeah. And this has been pulled up essentially because someone had their little actually the old angled big ball muffler there, so they've lifted it up, I guess, to get the angle and the height. I'm going to put something like that on, so won't need, I'll bend that back to, I guess, how it's meant to go. Don't know if you can see from this, you see there, and probably do similar, give us all a bit of a touch up, or at least a clean up anyway. Little patch just over here, just yeah, knocked a bit of paint off, so it's had a little rust treatment on there, but give that a coat at some point. Obviously you can see scratches and whatnot and dings and things, but I'm not worried. This is the Retina after all, not the Type R STI or 22B. It's got this ding here, so get that pulled out, and it's showing signs of rust along that bottom edge. So let's see if we can see. Oh, it's going to focus. Yes, it's still salvageable, obviously, but probably want to get onto that sooner rather than later. Yeah, and otherwise, complete with the moth stuck in the Speedo, because it's just been asleep for so long. 138,000 Ks, so bugger all really. It's just the old style, like version 1, version 2 type interior. And I'm pretty keen on doing something like the back seat delete that. I can't remember the name of the outfit. It's like 6 over or 6 under or something, with Bucky Lessick. He's done like a rear seat delete and door cards and stuff. That's probably something I'd like to do, I think. Go down that route rather than trying to repair these old things or try and acquire Type R ones. It's just, yeah, I don't think it's a good use of money, to be honest. Like, they're nice, but I don't really see the point paying the price for nice door cards when the rest is just as it is. So, and these seats will obviously get replaced at some point. But yeah, big plans, and I've got, yeah, quite a lot I want to do with this thing over time, but it's just going to be one of those slow projects and chip away. Mate Adam just dropped me off these XYZ coilovers that he had at home, so they look like they might fit in the front, so yeah, that'll be cool if they do. Bits of car everywhere, got the alloy bonnet up there and the STI rear bumper there, guard on the wall, guard down here, got the version 8 fuel tank and rear subframe, and the fronts with the alloy arms in there somewhere, rear bumper on there, and bits of Forester there, steering wheel and Brembo brakes and number plates and tail light garnishes or whatever those, I don't know what those are called. Cusco strut brace, there you go, crystal lights and indicators, and Mines Racing air intakes and version 6 grills, version 6 tail lights, Got some other interior stuff up there and trims, it's all go. Oh, front bumper up there. So, yep, we're all over the show, but we'll get there. Oh, cheers for tuning in, guys. Just a little update as to how we're tracking or not. And, yeah, plenty to do, but one day, slowly, slowly. Something's better than nothing, right? Thought the other one was bad.